Sampling methods, quantitative methods. Introduction to sampling. Subnet analysis. Sampling allows researchers to draw conclusions about population by studying a representative subnet. Efficiency. Save time, cost, and effort compared to surviving an entire population. Quantitative research. Essential for quantitative research, modeling, and simulation studies. Overview of sampling methods. Two primary approaches: probability versus non-probability. Probability sampling, random selection. Every member has equal chances. Complex but representative. Non-probability sampling. Subjective sections. Faster, cheaper, higher risk of bias. Simple random sampling. Definition and steps. Each unit in the population has an equal chances of selection. 1. Define the population. 2. Decide on sample size. 3. Randomly select the samples. 4. Collect data from the samples. Probability sampling. Systematic and cluster sampling. Two methods, one goal. Representative data. Cluster sampling. Divided population into groups or clusters. Then randomly select whole cluster, ideal for large dispersed population. Step. Define population, form cluster, select clusters, collect that data. So as you can see on the pictures, systematic sampling ay yung mga cluster, and main cluster sampling. Summary and key takeaways. So sampling methods, quantitative methods, recap for the core concept from the presentation. So sampling efficiency. Sampling enables efficient research by studying subjects, saving time, cost, and effort over surveying entire population. Probability method. Probability sampling yields representative data via randomization. Or non-probability is quicker but more prone to bias. Method selection. The right method depends on research goals, available research and population size, and accessibility. So, why do we need to learn sampling methods? We need to learn sampling methods because ito ay nakakatulong sa atin mag-collect ng data sa maliit man o malaking populasyon. So, nakakatipid or nakakatipid and less siya na ma-waste yung time natin, pera para sa pagsa-survey, pati effort na para makuha yung accurate na surveys or data galing sa malaki o maliit man na populasyon. So by providing an accurate and reliable result sa research, doon natin makukuha and makakamit yung absolute na correct results from the research.